Man, it's like colonizers, bro. Colonizers, you know. Pussy club, I tell you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, fam. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe, right? Don't do yourself for brand new. Referee, shut off the game, bro. Let's go. Manchester United. If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not one thing, it's another, bro. If it's not one thing, it's another. So this man opened up his mouth in front of the TV and said England have a bunch of immigrants that are colonizing the country. Who said that? Sir Jim Ratcliffe. So let's rewind a little bit. Fam. People, as you know, I'm a Manchester United fan. Ever since I came out of my mother's home, I've been a Manchester United fan. Yeah? So, it's difficult to put to words what exactly just happened since yesterday, but we have to say it anyway. So, I'm going to talk about it. Since 2005, when the Glazers took over Manchester United, they just walk up in front of Manchester United with a note that says, I owe you, from the bank. Didn't pay any money. The bank give them a loan, which they're still paying to this day, but conversation for another day. The Glazers took over Manchester United in 2005. And they've been in charge of Manchester United 100% since 2023, I think. Yeah. What have they done since then? They've been siphoning money out of the club. Every year they've been pulling out of the club. Millions and millions of dollars out of the club. Not paying the bill that they owe the bank that paid them money to pay for Manchester United. Remember, Manchester United is the biggest club in England. Probably the biggest club in the world, bro. And they took it over in 2005. Manchester United survived the last 8 years since 2005 2013, right? Winning constantly every year, just still being relevant in the club in the footballing world because of Sir Alex Ferguson. When Sir Alex Ferguson left in 2013, Manchester United just spiraled down. And my friend told me back in the day, and I said, when Sir Alex Ferguson left, want to get fucked. And I didn't believe it, fam. But yes, they just spiraled downwards. When the Glazers realized that they were failing miserably without Sir Alex Ferguson at the helm, what do? They said, all right, cool, we have to get investors. And they talk about Sheikh Jakim, yes, and Jim Ratcliffe. And I had all hopes that Jim Ratcliffe, Sir Jahim Sheikh from Saudi Arabia, I think, where I'm come from. The Sheikh was going to take over, but he didn't. And Sir Jim Ratcliffe, that fucking rat who said he's a billionaire, who could not pay the 100% to buy Manchester United. He had to swivel his way and get 25%, which took over the sporting life of Manchester United, which means Sir Jim Ratcliffe is the man who is leading the sporting aspect of Manchester United. 2 years ago, I think, 3 years ago, Sir Jim Ratcliffe took over. Remember, we haven't heard much from the Glazers since they took over, you know. You just hear about them every year when they took out the money out of the club, and someone report and say, yes, they took in 5 million, 10 billion, whatever from the club. Yes, fine. Since Sir Jim Ratcliffe has been in the club 2 years now, 3 years now, he's been on the media Damn me every 2 weeks, fam. Saying something, doing something. Because he wants to show that, hey, listen, I care about Manchester United. I care about the area. I care about England altogether. Remember, this man bid for Chelsea a year before he bought Manchester United. So this man is not a Manchester United fan per se. He's just a billionaire. All we know about billionaires? All we know about billionaires? Billionaires just want to own stuff, brother. That's all they want to do, bro. Own stuff. Now, this man came out of an interview yesterday and said the immigrants are colonizing England. And notice that word colonizing. Did Jamaica ask to be colonized? Barbados, did they ask to be colonized? Australia, did they ask to be colonized? India, did they ask to be colonized? Countries in Africa, where in history did any country that England took over back in the day, did they ask to be colonized, Sam? Did they? No. But you man pick up your bumper cart and go on the door. You man pick yourself up, went to the country, took them over. That's colonizing their culture, colonizing their law, colonizing everything about them. Then you just upped and left. I've never heard, seen, or hear a whisper of you guys paying any retribution for what you did to the country and the people that you killed back in the day. But you're going to tell me that England is being colonized? You're a Manchester United part owner because you're a broke billionaire. You couldn't afford the 6 million to pay for Manchester United, so you could have squeezed a couple millions to buy 25%. Yeah? Great. You're a part owner. You're only supposed to run the sporting section of Manchester United. And instead of you focusing on getting new players, new stadium, fixing the team, you're out here talking about politics and England when you live in Bumbleclam, Monaco, France. And you're going to tell me how England is being colonized? How Manchester United can survive with just Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, and partially Kobe Manu? Because everybody else are immigrants now. Everybody else for the team is immigrants. As I start 11, everybody else are immigrants. How can Manchester United survive without them? Manchester United is that community with nothing but immigrants, brother. Manchester United is a big club because of immigrants, brother. Jamaica, America, India, Asia, everywhere in the world, there are Manchester United fans. Me, as a Manchester United fan, grew up thinking about seeing Manchester United live. I, as a grown man, pick myself up, bring my kid and my wife, and go watch Manchester United play for the first time ever. This was the happiest moment of my life. And you have to say, oh, England is just saturated with immigrants. They're colonized. Immigrants made your country just like immigrants made America. And you, man, come out here talking about colonizing when you are the colonizer, the main colonizer, bro. Listen to me, Jim Ratcliffe. You need what you said yesterday. You showed me who you are. You understand what I say? When you show me your face, I will see it. You get me? Manchester United brought a club statement earlier. They didn't mention a shit about Jim Ratcliffe. The 25%er didn't say a shit about what he said, but they put out a statement saying, yes, we do not for our community, we love our community, we love our... But they didn't say a shit about Jim Ratcliffe, fam. Manchester United, Adidas, TeamViewer, all of the sponsors, answer me well. No, few fans that sees this video, I will not spend a dime back at Manchester United until Jim Ratcliffe and the Glazers leave the club. Hear me out. So the 3 jerseys I will buy this season, the other jerseys I will buy previous seasons, the merch we used to buy when we got the club, not happening any blood clot more. Not spending a dime at Manchester United. I can promise you that one. I can promise you that. Not another dime, bro. No, I will support my club regardless. Because as a man, There's certain things you cannot live without. Number one, your mother, your kids, right? Your pebbles down there, so, and your football club. Yeah? So I cannot cut my life off of Manchester United because it's my life. But I will not spend another dime on Manchester United until you guys get rid of those panels and club. People, bless yourself, bless up others, Manaz.